Hi guys, good morning and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I'll be discussing what I thought of that emotional, scary, and jaw-dropping season 2 finale for our new favorite show, Evil. It dropped today on Paramount Plus, and that is it for Evil for now, guys. But rest assured, a while back, a couple months ago, when season 2 first dropped, they announced and confirmed that the show is indeed coming back for a third season. So we won't have to wait too long to see what the hell is going to happen. Now, before I get into all of that, of course, obviously, with most of my video reviews, please be warned, this is a spoiler, and I mean spoiler-filled review. If you're not caught up on Evil by at least this episode or the past couple episodes, you do not want to keep watching or listening, as I am going to be discussing big spoilers covering everything, characters, plot details, WTF moments, all that jazz. You have been warned. That being said, let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, awesome, scary demon creature, whatever the hell that thing was. Don't know if it was actually real or not, because on this show you don't know if these characters are hallucinating this shit or if some of the monsters and demons they see are actually embodiments of flesh and blood, or if it's like their own subconscious of terror or whatnot. But I'm pretty sure it was real when it was chasing David through that scary old psychiatric ward. I don't know if it was real when the nun stabbed it in the chest with a crucifix, which was awesome, by the way. I love that nun. I hope she has returns for season 3 in a much bigger role. I was I'm very disappointed that George pretty much sat out this entire season. I'm not counting at the end of every episode where he would tease the next coming episode, the voiceover. That doesn't count. Like in the second to last episode, so in last week's episode, when Kristen's psychiatrist thought he saw a demon, it looked like George. Was it George? I don't know. I sincerely hope George comes back for season 3, because I'm a little angry that he kind of sat out this whole season. That isn't to say I didn't love this season. I enjoyed it very much, and this was a great season 2 finale. I'm just disappointed one of my favorite characters wasn't in it. Oh well, maybe he'll be back next season. But what's so interesting about a season 2 finale is that usually by the end of this season for any show, answers are given, closure happens, they wrap up a storyline. But the thing with a show like this is that because this entire season, for the most part, was standalone individual stories with not much overlap, we're left with way more questions than we are answers. Like, we still don't know what the arrangement or the deal is between Kristen's mother and Leland. We still have a million unanswered questions about that. And we don't know why Kristen's daughter is sprouting a demon tail or reptilian tail at best. What's going on with her. And the book of terrifying tales is apparently real, and she's been reading it or skimming through it this whole time. What the fuck? We did get one answer, though. We were wondering, I was wondering if Kristen's teammates would ever learn her dark, terrible secret that she killed that serial killer last season. Sure enough, she told somebody. She told David. And it could not have come at a more fitting time with him becoming a priest, taking confession, and he legally can't say anything to anybody about it. And then they start making out, too. It's an emotionally charged moment. There's definitely sexual tension and chemistry there. I get it. But he's a priest now. She's married, and she just confessed a terrible crime, and they start making out. And then it ends. That's how this season ends. Talk about a cliffhanger. Do they actually end up sleeping together? Does she break away from him and leave in a sudden rush? We won't know till next season. But man, what a way to end a season 2. We also still have, like I said, we have a million questions about the arrangement between Kristen's mother and Leland, and then all these other apparent human conspirators or possibly demonic conspirators with Leland as well. What is going on? This older guy, who said daffodil, and it triggered Kristen's mother to attack that one guy and whatnot. Again, we're left with a million questions, but it's all the more reason to keep us watching, because hopefully we'll get answers someday and everything will be explained and finally come to full circle and explain why the shit is happening and what these people are and what what they're up to and why this is all happening. So in the meantime, though, I really enjoyed this episode. You know, no George, unfortunately, but I did love that scary ass demon thing that terrorized David and the nun. That thing was scary and awesome. And of course, you'd have to incorporate something grotesque and nasty, such as cannibalism, in a in the season finale, in a show like this. So it felt very fitting here that they would be tackling and dealing with cannibalism on a show like this. So that makes a lot of sense to me. But man, what a season finale. Like I said, it was emotional. It was kind of exciting. It was scary with that scary, weird demon. It was gross. You know, it was all the things that by now we've come to expect this show to be. And it's so all quite satisfying, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for season 3. I have no idea if they've started filming it. They've probably been writing it for a while. Have they started filming anything? I have no idea, but I'm excited for it, and I'm here for it, as I hope you guys are as well. So, what did you think of the season 2 finale of Evil? Do you have a million questions unanswered, or do you think you have figured things out? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Please let me know down below in the comments section. Have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching this episode review here on the EdWord. Make sure you're subscribed for more reviews like this one, and for my eventual inevitable season reviews for season 3 of Evil whenever that drops. So stay tuned for that news as well. Have an awesome rest of your weekend, everybody, and of course, until next time, may the force be with you.